Hi guys, I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Stephanie.
And we're Sisters of the South, coming to you with another Missing Persons Monday today. Before we get started, we just want to remind you guys to hit that like button at the bottom of the screen. Subscribe for true crime content every week, which is absolutely free. And also, please share these videos with your friends. Get them out there for everyone to see. So hopefully we can find all these people.
Yeah, let's bring them home. And together we can do that. So let's get started. We're going to talk today about a young man by the name of Harley Morris. He is from Tyler, Texas. He's been missing since January the 22nd of 2024. He just had a birthday on June the 20th. He's 29 years old. His father is Bill Morris and his mother is Wendy Attaway Morris. His hair is long, strawberry blonde. His eye color is brown. He has a very fair complexion. He's about 6'3" and 160 pounds. He is a Caucasian male and does not wear any glasses or eye correction lenses of any sorts. The parents of Harley Morris are begging the public to help them locate their son. Harley works with his dad at Prime 102 Steakhouse in Tyler, Texas, and lives with him. The last time Harley was seen by his family was on January the 20th when his dad dropped him off at work at 3:30 p.m. Harley said that his phone was at 4% and asked his dad to take it home to charge it. After work, Harley went with some coworkers to the Sports Zone bar for drinks. This was not uncommon for Harley. The bar is located across the street from where he works. Harley called his dad at 1:38 in the morning to let him know that he invited people over to play pool. He called from a friend's phone since his dad had taken his phone home to charge it. The family has stated that this is normal for Harley to be without his phone. He wanted some friends to come over and play some pool. It was kind of early in the morning, and so he just wanted to let his dad know so they just wouldn't show up and wake him up and kind of surprise him. So what was strange about this night is that Harley ended up going to another club instead of going home with his friends to play pool as planned. After the night out with friends, he was last seen around 3 a.m. on January 21st, walking north on the 2100 block of North Grand Avenue in Tyler after leaving the 50 Grand Lounge, or some call it the 50 Grand Club, according to the Tyler Police Department. The area is near Texas College. This was Harley's first time going to this club. It has been stated that Harley's girlfriend was supposed to pick him up that night until she received a text that said, "Never mind, I have another ride." This phone call came from the same phone number that he had called his dad from earlier that day. There were 4 to 5 people that went to the club that night. Harley's dad only knew 2 of them. Harley's mother lived in South Florida at the time. She had never met any of these people. All of the people that were there that night have been questioned, and it is said that Harley was in great spirits and everyone was having a good time. He had received a ride to the 50 Grand Club that night from one of his friends. The friend that gave him the ride did not stay due to his ex-girlfriend being there. Harley was left with the 3 to 4 other friends at the club. The story is not clear as to why he didn't get a ride home from one of the other people that he had went with. The group is saying that they didn't know that he needed a ride or there was no room for him to fit in the car. Stories have changed, but their stories have been verified and all have been cleared. There is a video footage of Harley leaving the club at 3 a.m. and he is stumbling a bit. He actually starts walking in a different direction than where his home is located. His mom, Wendy, thinks that Harley was turned around because he is not familiar with this area. Wendy has requested the video footage from inside of the club, but the request has been denied. There was a photo taken inside the club of Harley talking with someone. No one seems to know who this person is. He is 6'3", and again, he weighs about 160 pounds, has blonde hair, brown eyes. He was last seen wearing a black or a dark gray hoodie and pants and a black Prime 102 baseball cap and black chef Croc shoes. Texas EquiSearch has used drones, search dogs, on horseback to search for Harley. Nothing has been found, not even a trace. From what I gather, at this point, the only footage that they have of him is actually leaving the 50 grand.
Right.
And I did watch that video footage and he does stumble a bit. I mean, if you're leaving a club at that early in the morning, I'm sure you've had a few to drink. I must say I've probably stumbled at a few myself, so I get that. And if he's not familiar with that area, he's probably just trying to figure out where he's going. If he's going the opposite direction, maybe he just got turned around. So at this point, anyone with any information is encouraged to contact the Tyler Police Department at 903-531-1000 or Crime Stoppers at 903-597-2833. Crime Stoppers is offering a reward for up to $10,000 for information leading to the whereabouts of Morris. Only tips directly to Crime Stoppers are eligible for a reward. So at this point, guys, I know that his mother has a Facebook page, and she does post his actual missing poster daily, pretty much every day that comes up, and then she'll post something else. But they have found nothing on this young man at all. He literally, once he goes out of the viewpoint of the camera from 50 grand, that's it.
Okay, was he going in the direction of the parking lot? Where was the camera located?
Well, it's actually located right as you go into the club. Okay. So you can see where the cars are parked. There's actually people coming into the club as he's leaving. Okay. There was actually a vehicle, I think it was a Chevy truck, if I remember right, that kind of pulled in as he was walking out. I think that some people that had watched that video thought maybe he'd gotten in the truck with that person, but he did not. You can see him continuously walking. That's how they know he was going the wrong direction.
And there are no cameras in the parking lot.
And there's no cameras in the area of where this 50 grand is. And from what I gather, that area is not the best area in Tyler. And there are some known gang members or gangs that are located in that area. So that's kind of been a concern for his family at this point in time. I do gather that they did, with the dog search and all that, I think there was a pond nearby that they searched. Nothing was found. And it just kind of makes you wonder if he's walking down the street, maybe he had already spoken to someone else that was going to come pick him up. I'm not quite sure.
Like he got a ride from someone.
Because he had told his girlfriend he had found a ride from someone else.
Right.
Nobody knows who that person is. Someone picked Harley up. Somebody
Do they know whose phone
something.
He was using?
Yes, and they've spoken to that person.
Have they checked the phone to see who he may have called them? No, I'm just wondering who else he could have called using that phone.
Right, and to my understanding, they never did verify, but they checked all of that. But the thing is, he could have used somebody else's phone.
Well, that's true.
But
he was using that one phone all night as well.
Yeah, he'd been using that. Maybe that guy had left. See, I don't know. There's a lot of variables. I know that the parents have kind of exhausted some of the information that they're trying to gather. I think some of the stories has changed, but if they had been drinking, maybe they just don't remember everything. There is a young lady that was there that night that had taken photos inside the club, and there is a picture floating around out there of him speaking to another gentleman, as I said in the script earlier, and no one knows who that man is. Now, maybe this guy offered him a ride. That's a possibility, and I'm sure that someone at the 50 Grand Club could probably lead them as to who this man is, but I'm not sure that the police have ever spoken with him. Doesn't mean he's involved. But
he just may know something.
He may know something, maybe Harley said something to him. But as everybody said, Harley wasn't drunk when he left the club. But of course, he was stammering around a little bit. So I'm sure he'd had a few drinks and was feeling pretty good. But the main concern is at this point, somebody knows something.
Yes.
He didn't just drop off of the face of the earth. And unfortunately, Tyler is known to have a lot of missing people. They literally have a Facebook page of nothing but missing people from Tyler. There's a lot of missing people. And so the more we get these faces out there, maybe the quicker it is we can find them, locate them, or find out what's going on in Tyler, Texas. Because that's very concerning. And our father don't live too far from Tyler. And that just really concerns me, what's going on over there, because it's a cute little town.
Yeah, it really is. We like going.
Yeah.
If any of you guys are from Tyler, know Tyler, the area, or have any information, if y'all can just get in touch with us, and
Yeah.
maybe we can spread the word, or
Yeah, or give us some insight on what you
Yeah.
think maybe happened to Harley. I'm sure a lot of people in that town have some opinions. Sometimes it takes the armchair detectives to kind of come up with an idea that maybe the cops haven't thought of. I just don't want the police to give up on Harley or any of the other missing people. I think it's very important. Again, we need to share these pictures. We need to keep their faces out there until they're found. One way or the other, they need to be brought home.
And if there's a lot of missing people in Tyler,
Yes.
I mean, the cops are overwhelmed. I mean, they've got a lot coming in, so
yeah, they need to
that's
find
what we're
out.
here for, just to get their faces out there.
Yeah, they need to find out what's going on. And so we definitely started out our show with true crime, and then realized fairly quickly how many people are missing. And it is extremely overwhelming. And you want to get as much of that information out there as you can, because the families can only do so much. Yeah. The law enforcement officers can only do so much. They need to do, again, really good investigation in doing their searches and talking to people. But we also need to spread the word, because Harley may be in another town somewhere, could have been taken to another town or another state. They're not too far from the Dallas area there. And then you go into Oklahoma, then you've got Louisiana, Tennessee. So, we just need to spread the word for his family, because I know they have got to be exhausted from just trying to get his face up there, talking to people. And we are lifting the Morris family up in prayer. Yes. We're sending love and good vibes, and we're praying that Harley comes home. Whatever that means, we want to bring Harley home. So if you guys, again, please share. And if you would please like and subscribe to our channel. We would like to get up to 500 subscribers soon. That's our next goal. And right now we're about at 357 at our last check. And so we're desperately working hard, because the more subscribers we have and the more video shares that we have, the more we can push these people's faces out there, and we can all help to bring these people home. And I assure you, and God, please, I hope none of us ever have to go through having a missing person in our family. But know that if you did, that we would be here to definitely share that information. So we want to get that out. But guys, just be praying for the family. It's just a really scary thing. But again, we will be back soon with another story. We're going to keep doing our missing people's updates. We're going to do the missing people videos. And if anybody has any that you would like for us to share, please put in the comment section, or you can email us as well. And we will do our best to cover those. But right now, we're going to sign off. And again, please share this video. Until our next episode,
see the good
and stay imperfectly perfect.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.